Let Me Micksplain. There it is. All right. Guys, Barbie is killing it right now. If you don't know, now you know. And I have to tell you, I have not seen the movie. I have not reviewed the movie. I don't know anything. I'm just saying I do want to go see it. It looks like a lot of fun. Looks colorful, looks crazy. And actually, before I started the segment, I thought, oh, maybe I should go see it to know what I'm talking about. And my wife said that too. Should I get out there? And then I thought about it for a little bit and kind of went into it. And I thought, I think it's actually better because I'm not speaking about the movie. I'm not reviewing the movie. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm not touching down on things in the movie. I'm touching down on some asinine, crazy things that are going on in this world. There is a weird hate for Barbie right now by men, and not men, like small men with small minds, and I think it really comes down to, and this isn't me pontificating in the, well, if you hate Barbie, you're not smart. No, I would never do that. That's not a nice thing to do. And plus, that's not true. It doesn't make you not smart. It can make you ignorant. It can make you probably a bit shitty sometimes, when I talk to people. I've had conversations where people were complaining about, oh, they're talking about matriarchy, whatever. We can wax poetic about the philosophical and all that. And I can tell you why you're wrong all day long. I'll explain it to you anytime. But I have to admit, with this movie, and as good as it's doing, as big as it's doing, I'm excited for it as a film thing and as a filmmaker, because for me, it's like, yes, is Barbie obnoxiously pink? Yes. Is Barbie, and I'm talking about throughout time. I'm not just talking about the movie. Is Barbie obnoxious with a lot of things and a lot of themes that it does? Absolutely it is. Of course, that's what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry, every muscle on He-Man's not obnoxious. Look at his Battle Cat. His Battle Cat has muscles that I don't think truly exist. Let's get vain, shall we? But it's obnoxious and it's stupid. But what I don't get is, we often talk about, and usually as men too, and that's what I can speak to. Of course, I can't speak to women. I can't speak to why women love this movie. I have had conversations with women about this movie, and I've learned a lot by doing that. And I think if most of these men who are hating this movie blindly are going to see it with hate and vitriol in their systems, they should probably sit down and talk to a woman and get an idea that like the movie and has an understanding, and don't demean, because I've seen that too. And let me show you a couple of videos that I saw of the craziness that's happening. And we talked about Ben Shapiro earlier on the show. And again, I don't hate the guy or anything. I think he's a really smart guy. I don't agree with him on almost everything, but I think he's a really smart guy. He's very well spoken. He knows what he's doing in this world. He knows what he's doing with this industry. He's putting it together. And I do realize that he is pressing the hot button because that's his base. Now, how much of it does he believe? I don't know. That's I'd have to meet him to find out. But he is doing wildly popular. And I understand that you kind of got to put the showmanship into it. I do it too. This was a little too ridiculous. He did a 43-minute review on Barbie. I think he did a 30-minute review on Oppenheimer, which is significantly longer. You would think that would be reversed, but whatever. He did a 43-minute review on Barbie, and it was so hate-filled. He started it off this way, and I'm going to show you just how he starts off the video. And then I'm going to talk about it a little bit and how obnoxious this is.
Well, folks, I just got back from the theaters seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'm about to review both of them. I'm going to tell you which one of these is the best blockbuster of 2023 and which one is maybe the worst.
I bet he loved our movie, right, Ken?
For those of you who can't wait that long, I'm going to give my review of the Barbie movie in the most Oppenheimer fashion.
What the Run.
That was it. That's what he did. That is what he did in a nutshell. First of all, let's take into account that jean jacket, but whatever. And I'm not trying to ruin his appearance. Not an ugly dude. He's well kept and everything, but that jean jacket was horrendous. But anyway, I digress. Let's go to Barbie. How do you hate a movie so much? Again, I get showmanship. First of all, you didn't even make the goddamn thing. You threw it. Your editor had to cut it. What did you do? What did you do? Did you miss and you were just like, we'll fix it in post? Or do you fix it in post, guy? God damn it. It was not fixing it and it wasn't funny. It was stupid. No, I'm sorry. I hate that fix it in post stuff. But I saw that and I'm like, you can't even drive your point home. Maybe do 3 or 4 takes where you actually get it into the garbage can, or at least the shot looks like you got into the garbage can. Come on, seriously. And I know I'm nitpicking there, but I that one bugs me a little bit as a filmmaker. Now, my point with this is I watched that and then I watched his review again because, like I said with Mike, I want to open my horizons a little bit and even people I don't agree with who are on the other side learn. Like, what do they do? Like, what's the process? Stuff like that. And Ben Shapiro's a smart guy for that, Daily Wire and stuff, and what he's built. I don't idolize them as far as like belief structure, idolism, but I do as far as business, and they're doing a good job with it. But what the fuck, man? Barbie, really? Why do you hate it so much? Is the ego so hard? And it's not just him. He's just like one of the many. Check this out. This was a pastor who the Barbie movie bothered him so much. And we'll talk about it after you watch the clip. But check this out.
That is a Bible. That is duct taped and zip tied to an Easton ball bat. Because what some of you need to understand is you've been delivered from a demon, but you've not pulled down the stronghold yet. The stronghold comes down when you demolish it with the Bible.
Let's get into the real reason why this happens. Let's be real. All right. And I mean, let's be really real. I would really like to have this conversation. That man, now all of this stuff is being done for views. Everything today, it's like a Black Mirror episode, is being done for views. He's bashing it because he's in his church and he wants people cheering for him and going crazy. Listen to how many people were freaking out over that. You know, now I understand in the podcast, you guys didn't get to see the clips. You can go out and find them. I will have them linked down below so you can check them out there. Whether you're on the podcast or the video, and you can, you know, see what it's all about. But I think what really bothers me in this instance of like all the hate and vitriol that's building up to it is like it's boys club times like 300, and it's too much, man. It's too much. The hate, and you're so in the minority on all this. It's kind of disturbing that you're not with the program of like, not that you have to like it, not that you have to follow it, not that you have to have that belief structure or whatever else. I would hope you'd be a decent enough human being and not bash a toy, you know. Like, I'm sorry, it's perfectly within God's plan to bash Barbie's dream house, but if he loves that book so goddamn much, why are you duct taping it to a bat and hitting things with it? Like, is that what the Bible is supposed to be for? And I realize I'm sort of like going off on a tangent, but this really bugs me. Like, stuff like this really gets to me, that and like the hate and vitriol for it, because like I know many women out there who are just trying to make it work. They're just trying to live their lives. And it's getting harder and harder with like man boys getting upset about a fucking movie. Grow the fuck up. I realize this turned from laughing about it to getting kind of upset, but grow the fuck up, because I am getting upset about it. What the fuck? If you came in here and you liked some stupid ass movie, you know, if you walked in here and you're like, I like Friday After Next, arguably, yeah, I did kind of enjoy it, but it wasn't Friday, you know, and you said, I like Friday After Next. That's my favorite movie. I'm a scumbag if I tell you you're wrong and an asshole for liking that movie. Now, and you're a movie reviewer, and I can speak to this, so fuck you with all how you're reviewing things, and not you, the audience, but you, the ones who were going off there with the vitriol and the hate, which I don't like. And if you don't want to watch my show, I don't give a shit anyway. It comes down to, I'm not saying you have to be all peace, love, and, you know, and everything in between, but respect it. As a movie fan, as a movie reviewer, as a filmmaker, as so much more, fuck you for telling people they can't love this movie. Like, it made $1.3 billion and growing. It's going to be Warner Brothers' most successful movie and highest grossing of all time by the end of it. Now, is this something like, do I think Titanic deserved what it got when everybody going back to the theater all the time doing it? No. Did I make fun of like my sister for being one of the ones doing it, or other people? Yeah, a little bit, but in a good way, in a poking fun way. And I took her a few of the times just because I wanted to be able to do that for her. I will say this, it really bugs me when people come up here and for views, they sell out their integrity and they sell out any type of honesty or anything like that to trash something that people are loving. Listen, if it's not hurting anybody and it's not pushing an agenda that's really going to hurt, and I'm sorry, but fuck you, but equal rights and, you know, praising the matriarchy, you know, I can praise the patriarchy and praise the matriarchy and want them both to be in place equally. You should too. You hateful motherfuckers for tying Bibles around a bat and doing this shit, for burning Barbie dolls. First of all, let me tell you something, Ben Shapiro. If you were any kind of fucking man, you wouldn't be burning toys when there's kids out there who you say, now I'm getting real mad, fuck. Damn, I hate getting mad on podcasts. I like being like happy and jovial. Who you say and argue for you're pro-life. So I would hope you would be pro-children, and there's plenty of children who don't have toys out there. Instead of burning these things to push your point and get the views by, I didn't have to burn anything to be on here. Maybe I don't have as many views as you, but I got a great base. I got a great community I'm building. And they're not hateful, and they're not burning shit, and they're not tying Bibles to fucking bats, you weak-minded human being. And it's all of you doing the same shit. I realize I'm going to catch a lot of hate for doing this, but it does piss me off because you know what? I see toys getting burnt, and it means there's toys out there that aren't going to kids that maybe need them. I see Bibles being wrapped around bats, which should piss off any Christian, which should piss off, hands down, every single Christian who holds up that Bible and quotes it to tell gay people they're wrong, to tell trans people they're wrong, to tell all of these people they're wrong using that book, even though it doesn't say any of those fucking things in there. Whatever. You come out and you tie it to a bat and tear up another toy that, again, could have went to some kid who maybe needed it. How about you spend your money that way? Or if you don't want to do that, perpetuate the matriarchy and turn in Barbie toys to kids who maybe need them, take the fucking money that you spent to destroy these things, which wasn't your money in the first place. You did it with the church, or you did it through your podcast or your company or whatever, and you spent the money that way so you could tear things up. How about you take that fucking money and you buy some food for a food bank? Or you go out and you do some fucking good with it like a pastor is supposed to. Can't really put that on Ben Shapiro. He's podcasting and do whatever the fuck he wants, but you're a pastor. Grow the fuck up. Stop being a man baby on stage and tearing things up with a Bible. Whatever. I should really get off this before I get in trouble. But that's my stance on it. It's a fucking movie. There's lots of movies I like that people hate, but I love them and they're mine and I enjoy watching them. And there's lots of people I know that people love that I hate, and I would never tell them they're wrong for loving it because, hey, it's art. Go fuck yourself if you're going to be that hateful towards it. You book burning assholes. Anyway, that was my rant. I got mad on this. Let me explain. I'm going to come with a lot funner topic next week. But let's switch gears a little bit to the final segment for tonight. If you guys are still with me, I appreciate you. And that is Mick's movie picks.